Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I sort of decided to record this video a little bit on a whim. I've been wanting to document a little bit of the behind the scenes of being a business owner. I own Jude the Agency, which is a social media creative agency based here in Miami. I have clients all over Florida and beyond. And I've been in business for 5 years now. I'm 25 years old. So I've been wanting to share kind of the behind the scenes, like the CEO diaries, the CEO vlogs. I really don't even know what we're gonna call it, but I'm just gonna start vlogging on here. And I realized I have a pretty eventful day tomorrow, so I figure we should start the vlog now. It's currently like 6 p.m. and I just finished some really cute goodie bags that I made for tomorrow's shoot. But before we get into that and everything that's in here, because I've got some really cool stuff in here, let me tell you about tomorrow's shoot and the client. So after being in business for 5 years, I have had the great pleasure of building a really strong relationship, partnership with this company called The Daily Drip, which is a media company here in South Florida. Jude the Agency is actually the official creative partner for The Daily Drip, if you didn't know. So if you look them up, if you see their podcast, if you see them on socials, all of that content is produced and created through Jude the Agency. So it's really exciting. I have such an incredible relationship with them and their members. And something I do very specifically for The Daily Drip, this is not an offer I give to the whole wide world. It's an exclusive thing that I do for them and their members, and it's called Studio Days. So Studio Days is basically where I take one big content day that we would typically do for a client, and we actually sell them like micro sessions. And so we do 6 sessions. Each session is 90 minutes, and we give them 6 pieces of video content fully edited. I also plan all the videos for them, script all the videos for them, so all they have to do is show up, look glamorous, and get to it. So tomorrow's a fully sold out day, so I have 6 sessions, and one of those 90-minute sessions is dedicated to The Daily Drip's new members. They have 6 new members, and I'm gonna be doing a video on each one of the 6 members during that session. I know that sounds a little bit confusing, but basically these videos are to introduce them to the community, introduce them to the media platform. And for some of them, it's the first time they're working with me. It's the first time they're on camera, which is honestly my bread and butter. Like, I've worked with so many founders who have never been on camera and helped them feel comfortable in front of the camera. So anyways, without further ado, let's get into the goodie bags. I actually have never done something like this before, but I'm really trying to take the brand seriously this year. And like, I know it's kind of a weird thing to say, but like the brand experience and what it means to work with Jude the Agency, I really want to define that and be intentional about it this year. I feel like so much of like starting a business is just winging it and going with the flow. But the more and more established I get, the more and more I realize like the branded tote bag, the things that are in here, those are the things that make the clients feel special. It's all part of building that brand experience, and I really want to take that seriously this year. So everything inside the bag is actually inspired slightly by Studio Days. I just wanted to give them a few things that I feel like are useful before you're gonna go and show up on camera. First up is my favorite brand of electrolytes at the moment, Element. I have been using these for months now. I have one every single morning. Creating content, you are putting in that work, and I want to make sure you are hydrated. We've got these cutie little pink brushes because obviously the hair, you want to brush the hair, maybe between scenes, between recording different videos, just making sure everything's in place, everything looks good. I've got these lip glosses from Pacifica. They actually sent these over to support. I've worked with them a few times. I love this brand, and this lip gloss is just great. You can put it over whatever lipstick you're wearing. It's clear, but it keeps everything nice and hydrated. I put a little chocolate treat in there just because. Last but not least, we have Dossier. They sponsored a few of their newest perfumes. I have 3 different types of perfumes that I kind of just put into the different bags, so it'll be a surprise what scent they get. But yeah, that's everything in the bags. I just finished putting them together, so I'm excited to give this with the girls tomorrow. All right, guys, I am actually running late, but I just wanted to show you guys the quick fit. I've got all my goodie bags, and we are on the road.
From the first moment I saw you, I knew I had to make you mine. Wanted to know everything about you.
All right, we just wrapped up in the studio, and now we're on our second location here at Fury Aesthetics, and we're here for the next part of the shoot. Oh my god, guys, I am actually LOLing at the fact that I thought I could both direct and manage our studio day, get BTS, and also film for this vlog. That was hilarious. Studio days take a lot out of me, and even though I think I'm a very like social person and I love studio days, I pretty much like, it starts to go like this, like my energy level. So yeah, I have no way of showing you guys that part. That was actually the coolest one because we shot inside of their new space. Their offices are gorgeous. If I can, I'll maybe throw in here some B-roll that we shot on the professional camera. But yeah, that was our last studio day session. It went really well. So today is the next day. And one of two things would have happened at the end of studio day. Either I would have downloaded all the footage from the camera immediately right there at the studio day session and put it into a drive. Let me show you guys actually what the drive looks like. It's a SanDisk drive. You can get these on Amazon, and this one has 2 terabytes. I have 2 of these actually, one that holds podcast footage and another one that holds all of our content days, studio days, but other clients as well. Anyways, so either that would have happened or I'll just have a videographer send me everything digitally. I do everything with Google Drive, so I go ahead and take that, put that into our internal Google Drive, and I organize all the footage per session, and then I start writing editing notes. I stopped editing videos for the most part like 2 years ago. I still will edit like specialty videos, certain things that are like one-offs or things that I just feel very strongly about the way it needs to be put together. But for the most part, we have a pretty good system with editing. So once all that content's organized and I do all my editing notes, I send it off to my editor. A lot of the content that we do is talking head videos, which is kind of like what I'm doing right now, talking to camera. So if there's a script, I put that in the editing notes so that they understand what it's supposed to sound like. And when we do interview style videos, the client is sometimes just like riffing off of a certain topic, and then we kind of like dive deeper into it. So the editing notes look a little different. Usually I'll mention what are the key points that we definitely want to take from this video. Sometimes I put timestamps. So it'll probably take about a week to get all of that back. I give in my notes, and then once they're good to go, I send them over to the client. So yeah, that's pretty much the process for studio days, but also the process for any content shoot. Moving on, it is the end of a very busy work week. And before I end today's vlog, this summer, I'm thinking of taking on a summer intern. So typically when you have an agency, you are creating content for your client, but you're definitely trying to get as much BTS content as possible because that's how you market an agency. You want to show the behind the scenes of what it's like to work with you, like kind of like not just what the final product looks like, but what the process looks like as well. So I get a lot of BTS content at shoots, and I've pretty much been relying on myself. Sometimes I have an assistant there, but it's definitely not like a permanent role. I feel like if you are a college student, this is a great opportunity. You don't really need much experience other than knowing how to work an iPhone and getting good content. So if you have a little bit of a content creation background, that's great. If you don't have to. I wanted to send this all out to you guys because if you know anybody, if you have a sister, if you have a cousin, or someone who is interested in social media marketing, who's interested in content creation, and I feel like this is like the ultimate shadowing opportunity. I would love to hire someone who is a fan of my content or the agency's content and wants to learn more about what it's like to work with us. Oh, also important note, you do need to be somewhat local. You don't need to be local to Miami, but to South Florida, because we have clients all the way from Boca to Miami. So like anywhere in between would be good. But yeah, I'll end the video there, and I will see you guys on the next vlog. Bye.